Hello, it's me, Clayton. I just finished watching episode 5 of Gen V. So now that we're over halfway through the first season of this series, it makes sense that when every one of the characters thinks they have most of the mysteries solved, that everything gets turned on its head. What I mean by that is almost all of the characters end up forgetting huge parts of the plot through memory gaps, and they initially think Rufus is the one responsible, especially considering that Marie blew up his member not too long ago. But as it's made very clear, Rufus isn't the only one who's helping out the dean when it comes to cleaning up all the horrible stuff that's happening at the school. And Sam's hallucinations and madness only get more and more terrifying, especially considering that he ends up in the most violent puppet show this side of Team America World Police. So if you were wondering where the puppet stuff was going to come in based on the trailers, well, here's your answer. But on top of that, while Andre and Kate are watching Mesmerizer, remember that show, which was a reference to the first season of The Boys, where Haley Joel Osment played an adult version of the Mesmer character? It's actually shown that Kate doesn't have as much of a heart of gold as she seems, even if she does seem to have some regrets for being involved when it comes to the workings of the antagonists in this season. But yeah, her growing a conscience isn't going to be good enough considering all the stuff that she's done to our characters at this point. And I appreciate the fact that it creates tension within the cast in a way that's believable considering that we don't know that much about Kate's inner workings despite being 5 episodes in. On top of that, I appreciate that we get an exploration when it comes to Marie's relationship with Jordan. Yes, they kind of did it in the last episode, but at the same time, not only is it because they don't remember what happened last night because they were all wasted at a party, but Emma actually happens to get higher up in the rankings because of her giant stunt, and she realizes she doesn't have to be under her mother's thumb because of that. But we also have 3 episodes remaining. Sam's still nuts, and there are still some parts to this whole conspiracy at the college that haven't been solved yet. So a lot can happen with the remaining episodes, and considering that there's dissension among the ranks of the main characters, there might be 1 or 2 more leads that aren't saying everything that they're involved in yet. I appreciate that it shows that no one on campus can be trusted, at least not anyone who isn't one of the main characters that we've been following for a significant period of time. You know, Marie, Emma, Andre, and maybe Sam if his mental stability can come back. But just like how it was with Black Noir in the 3rd season of The Boys, apparently when you start hearing cartoon characters and seeing puppets, it just lets you know that you're totally loco. But this episode is also quite a bit shorter than I thought it would be. It's only about 40 minutes in length, when most of the other episodes are closer to an hour. But that's not a bad thing. It was able to keep the pace going quickly without being too quick, and it got to the important stuff at a generally decent pace. So I'm wondering how they're going to handle this setup when it comes to the next episode, and I'm just hoping that this actually does deliver some good material before we get to The Boys Season 4 at the end. See you next time.